So what is gotcha anyway? I used to think that gotcha was a trendy way to say gotcha, like as in I gotcha money. But no, the term gotcha comes from gachapon, a Japanese vending machine that sells little toys in capsules, like the ones I used to go to when I was a kid that would always be at the front of grocery stores. Anyway, the way that you purchase things in the game is similar to that type of machine. Basically, the games are free or very low cost, but you have to purchase important in game items through a randomized lottery type system. It's basically the same thing as loot crates. To get what you really want, you have to buy random items again and again and just hope that you get your thing before you lose too much money. A lot of times, people do spend too much money. People get very invested in these games emotionally, financially, and in the time spent. Gacha game companies know that a small percentage of players are really hooked and are responsible for the vast majority of the income they make from the game. In the gaming industry, those heavy spenders are known as whales. In this case, the game is Genshin Impact. Players buy anime-style characters that have various different skills. Different characters are needed for different parts of the game. After you finally get the character you need, there is a complex and expensive system to level the characters up. So now that we have the explanation out of the way, let's get on with the post. My fiancé spent $600 on a gacha game without asking. I flipped out, and now his entire family are calling me abusive and encouraging him to call off the engagement. For context, I work 55 hours a week, and he drives Uber during the day while I'm at work. We are paycheck to paycheck. The following is a text conversation between them. Stop calling me. We need to talk right now. Pick up now. You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you, but you're not respecting them. This is exactly what so-and-so says is abusive about you. You spent $600 on our credit card? On an effing game? I explained it already to you. $600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck? That card was for emergencies with the Civic. I'm guessing that is a Honda Civic. You told me you wanted her too, but you're not happy for me laughing my ass off. Actually, I'm done. I'm a 29-year-old man. I'm allowed to make my own purchases without needing your permission. That is an abusive dynamic, and so-and-so explained that very clearly to me. Yes, I said I want Farina. That's the name of the character. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. That's the upgrades. You are an effing addict. You already spent all our Christmas money on it. You are snooping into your fiancé's purchases and you should take a look at yourself. And the first comment is, I have 2 answers. First, you're never going to win this argument with him. Even if he knows he's wrong, he's going to turtle up and defend it to the grave. Second, you don't need to win an argument to break up. Be prepared for his friends and family to be against you, but that's okay. Tell them nothing, or tell them, that jerk spent $600 that we didn't have from a shared credit card on a virtual character for a video game and then yelled at me for snooping. I can't deal with that for the rest of my life. Someone else says, oh damn, my sister spent $7,000 that I know of, and I'm sure it was many more thousands, on some phone game that had to do with ships and pirates or some BS. She was top 10 in it and super addicted. I don't understand how that happens though, because you didn't even do anything to get there. It's not like you got to enjoy anything, but the reward center for seeing your name on the leaderboard. Another commenter adds, that sucks and it is incomprehensible from the outside, but a lot of these games, of the gacha type, are incredibly malicious. They're specifically designed to be addictive, and microtransactions are designed to make you feel like it's just a couple of bucks, even though you spent that $2 1,000 times in a row. Some people are more susceptible to it than others, and once you've sunk that much into a game, it can be impossible to pull back and realize that what you're doing is insane. Usually when people do come out of it, they can't understand how they got sucked in the first place. To be honest, I can see how a very involved game would cause a certain type of person to spiral. It makes way more sense than, say, video poker or slot machines, but those are both incredibly addictive as well. It's hard for anyone not actively trapped in an addiction to see how harmful their behavior is. Hard for them to get out once they see it, and especially hard for someone with non-traditional addictions to be taken seriously. But it's really just a gambling addiction, where the reward is an imaginary prestige. It has the same effect as serotonin, though. And we have an update. The engagement is off. Yay! I am overwhelmed by all the replies. Thank you. I'm trying to read every comment. It feels obvious now that I was not overreacting. Yes, the card is in my name only, and it's not that old, but he saved the information somehow. The card has been in my bag, so I'm not sure how or when he got the info into his game. I'm calling Capital One, the card company, in the morning to dispute the charge. His mom left me a voicemail saying that I gave him a panic attack and to give him some space. I did text his drug dealing friend to try and get the $600, but he left me on read. Also, he's currently online playing Genshin Impact at his mother's house. And there's a second update. Okay, I can't keep up with all the comments and messages I woke up to. I'm checking what I can. Thank you everyone for reading and telling me the truth. First, his family is very involved with his life for cultural reasons, but they have all demonized me since we met. His mom said that I am never going to see him again due to the way I treat him. I got her on the phone and told her the engagement was off, and she started screaming that it's already off so I can't end it. He has blocked me, including on Discord, which makes me think he saw my post. As for the $600, I woke up to a Venmo from his sketchy friend. I paid off the card and locked it. I would love to have disputed the charge, but even if I did, it would put his Genshin account into a negative balance, then he would have to spend more time to fix it. I have no doubt he would find a way to get another $600 and keep the account. As much as I would like to ruin his addiction, I am very afraid of how he would react if he lost it. And we don't have shared accounts, but I have let myself be taken advantage of. I see that. I screwed up by saying it was our credit card, and he's not even a cosigner on the lease. So I'm screwed because he doesn't actually even have to pay rent anymore. Okay, so my thoughts are, when Genshin Impact first came out, I was playing a game on another server. A bunch of people left our server to play this new game, and they tried to get more people to join, saying, what do you have to lose? It's free. If it's free, well, how are they making money on it? Like a loot box system? Yep. Oh, hell no. And so, yeah, I didn't play that game, and I've never been sorry that I didn't play it because I know that there was a lot of trouble and strife over with those people. So I hope this woman manages to find a partner who is as financially responsible as she is. And as for the guy, it seems like he'll be happy in mom's basement, spending everything he can beg, borrow, or steal on video games. And he's already living his best life. Have you ever played one of these games? How did it go for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.